Yo, what's up, something? Making sure everything's running good. I haven't streamed in a few days. Making sure it hasn't blown up. I think we're all good to go. I wanted to start like 30 minutes ago, and then right as I sat down, the lawnmowers went off outside, so I had to wait a bit. Gave me time to FOD. Be responsible like I should be. Let's go. Okay. Fair enough. How much special power does my Redringer have? These two mains. Bad decision. I'm out. What's up, Grim Reaper? 8 million social power? Probably about that much. Oh no. That is so confusing. It was like flashing red before I even joined. He just keeps going. I forget how long that indicator is. Oh. Two of them fell off the map at just about the same time. Despite that, we did not push up. Decent sense for how long Zip lasts on Sapper now. I trusted that was all he had. SoloQ? Okay. What's up, Evoker? Can't find a game in top 500? Oof. Fortunately and unfortunately not a relatable issue for me yet. Am I liking third kits so far? I'm liking them a lot. They've come at a great time for me because like I'm really wanting to practice shooters and stuff like that just for like mechanical purposes, just to improve aim and movement. And now there's like a bunch of fun kits to do for that. Like I'm loving this pro kit so far. I've previously talked about how I like the new dualies a lot, stuff like that. So it's making it feel a lot less boring to be limiting myself to weapons like that right now. Yo, what's up? The crazy user. Good name. I forgot the update changed the names for X battles and confused me for a minute. Yeah, it takes some getting used to. What's my favorite? That's hard to say. Like in terms of my enjoyment of playing them, probably like the dually just because I've used that the most so far. But like overall design, there's several I really like. I'd say like the new Dread and the new Reflux are probably the highest up for me of like combination of like weapons I think really needed them that are really good and ones that like I find fun. Probably the Reflux, honestly. Bro. His name is Bucket. It's pretty fitting. I guess because the bucket hat. I like that. Bucket hat as a bucket, and it's just gonna call you Bucket. That was dumb. Just the 5-starring all H3 spin coming out. Oh, jeez. I would. We'll see if I get really committed. I should try some H3. That'll definitely get me to learn my aim. I'm so not warmed up right now. Oh. Yeah, the new H3 looks really good. It's just H3 is hard, so we'll see if anyone tries to push it, but it looks really strong. Dude, things are moving in slow motion for me. I blame the nap I just woke up from. That's my excuse. That excuse is only valid for like 5 more minutes. Out of here. Pile up and die to them together. That works too. Probably Zeal or Ord. Yeah. I haven't seen Zeal in a while, but they're definitely like. I remember running into that H2 sometimes and just getting absolutely folded. Just have no paint despite this comp. I need to just focus paint more. I'm assuming too much. I say as I jump into an area with no paint. And completely fuck up my aim. Bad. Really, we cap this. Mostly got laps done. Two people weak with no kills. Zone, yep. That was a game of all time. I can't. I had terrible aim. I can't blame my team. 5-star H3D, 4-star VH3, and HC Viper already? Jeez. Yeah. Let's say you're quite committed. Oof. Tense. Stretch it out. People like don't tend to expect you to like pull the fan toward the brush is just like, wait a minute. Got him. Auto mod going crazy. What happened? I have a separate window pulled up, so I can't see it. Whatever happened. My jump marker's there? I shouldn't have jumped anyway, I just thought I was bottom left. Project time to get whaled. So afraid to play the game, man. What is it about this map and people not wanting to drop and you have numbers advantage? God zone eventually. Way too scared. So what's up, Sheep? Good to see you again. Guys, gonna DC, I'm guessing? That would be helpful. Oh, my teammate also DC. Less helpful. I'm just gonna hide this Octobrush being a terror. He pops zip and doesn't zip. that kind of played me. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I'm just like waiting to see a zip, and instead of poking at anything, he just swims forward. Oh no. And just paint. I have a strong feeling someone wants to run left side. Ah. Yeah, some next level mind games. What's up, Sheep? Did I say hi already? I think I did. Good to see you again. Brain is too activated right now. I need to just fight things. Practice fighting things. Shoot the enemy. Do not have a fist bump command. Is that a thing people do? I've never seen that before. I don't watch many streams, so I might just not be aware. can pioneer it. Oh. It's a good idea, because what people have, there's just random commands to just count arbitrary events that happen. You can have a fist bump counter. I'm not opposed to this. Oh. I sort of assume when I see someone try a command in my chat that it's like something they're used to elsewhere, and I'm like, sorry, I don't have that. You're on left side, I want to missile. Thought I had like 2% more range than I do. Just going crazy. I cannot hit him. Dude, my aim is actually so bad right now. Jeez. Yeah, I just couldn't really move. I was just getting folded by the wiper and the ballpoint. least it's not that great of an hour for Japan, so probably gonna be tough finding games. I'm the longest in this lobby. Okay. Will help on this side. Apple Productions. Yo, what's up? Did a paddling pool this end? That's supposed to be right. Thank you so much for the raid. We're out here struggling in X rank. There we go. So what's up, Clamblets? Oh my. So many people dropping on it. Gotta start fighting, there's no time. Unlucky. Not too much, just chilling. Nice. Yeah, I figure out how you're supposed to retake on that map as a shooter in SoloQ, because I figured it out with like decav, but going sides with pro doesn't really feel as good because you get dove on the space, like you have no spacing anymore. But playing front just means you stack with everyone. It's awkward, man. What's up, Jaden, I'm assuming? Grinding's going okay. A little bit of a rough start today. But that's just how it is sometimes. Keep going. Just not ready to get rushed down today. Every time something like this just happens, I'm just folding. You ready? Oh my, oh, we shredded that. Bad time to be stuck in missile. This is the type of game where I just drop far left. Like, where is an angle I can space people? Like I said, it has to be left. I just have to not drop while they're specialing, I guess. That was like the previous game. I backed up, the fan went forward, my net displacement was neutral. Or 0. It is so weird learning to fight missiles again. Like, you barely saw them for like more or less the whole game's life, at least after the first months, and how there's... But I'm not even fighting against them. There's been a lot of... Rush. Need a lot more missiles now. I'll try with Firelight. The guy. Yeah, this is what's been happening when I try this. Yeah. And we don't push. There has to be some angle I'm just forgetting. Like, there has to be. I just go top right. I don't really have enough range for that. I think there's still a guy back here. Okay. I have a favorite stage? I don't know if there's one I like that says clearly my favorite. I was so uninvolved in our holds. I'm just playing weird. I don't even know what it is. I just don't like how I'm playing right now. Favorite stage is Mahi. I don't think I agree with that one, but whatever's your favorite. I don't know, I'm kind of basic and a boomer. I'd probably say like Makeomart's my favorite or something. Like I'm never upset when that map appears. Bluefin Depot. That makes one of us. So on earlier things, just started back up, trying to play competitive this game on my rank up battle for S. Good luck. Rank of battles don't like me. Yeah, it could be tough, but good luck with that. Good to hear getting into the game, or getting back into the game, I should say. Okay, but here's the question, Clamblitz. Is it specifically Clamblitz on Bluefin? Top winning stage in 3 modes? And you figured something out. That'd be good because we have Hydra and X-Flow, so I really need to play aggro. I need to just like stop being weird. Whatever brainworm I have right now, I just need to confront it. I'm just... I blast him. There we go. The blaster, I don't think we killed him. Not to say. Oh. Facing this guy. Oh. Oh, we actually capped. Okay, our slosher is kind of crazy. Finally killed the S-Blast. I can play the game. Oh, this guy needs to get... Okay, that counts. The S-Blast is by far target number 1 for me. Wow. Take those. Time to run out of ink. That situation we were just in. Should be more worried about the slosher too. His strikes are what's getting capped every time. I don't have time for that. Yeah, my team killed everyone. Okay. That works. I think it's less of an aim thing right now, actually, and more like my movement's just really bad. 'Cause I'm like just dying super fast, and like half my fights are like not getting to the angle I'm actually wanting to get to. Brain's like lagging. Shooter movement's still like a super conscious thing. I'm like so new to it. Hey, love your videos on underutilized subs. I'm always in the comments chiming in with stuff to share. I appreciate that a lot. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Is your name on YouTube the same as here? I'll have to look back then. It's been a while since I've checked out comments on those videos, so I've forgotten some of the people that appeared there regularly. Yeah, that was a really fun series to make, so it always makes me happy to hear other people do it too. Sadly, currently not using anything with a utility sub. I've got a splat bump, but... been fighting like a whale weapon every single game. I feel like they always whale me when I missile. Okay, that's good enough. Well, didn't get the gal actually. Whistling from bad spots. I think I'm just not big smart about it. Drop. On that guy. Got a nice hold. Two bubble weapons. Enough for us. Not a ledge cancel. Oh no. Like as a pro, I'm not winning the long terms like a drawn out zone fight against those guys. I have to kill them first. And that took way too long to do it, but thankfully it still worked out. It jogs your memory us and Inkmine vid commenting on how you can use them to protect your landing with recall specials. Yeah, I think I do remember that comment. I remember being sad I didn't mention it because an old teammate of mine in Splatoon 2, Krim, who really enjoyed the vanilla Glugas in that game with the Anarchy Nova kit, like a mine inkjet, talked about like quite a bit back in the day in Splatoon 2 about how that was a combo she would use, especially with like main power-up Gluga being able to damage combo with like 45 from Ink Mine, so people would camp your recall and you just blow them up after you roll. Yeah, I completely forgot to put that in the script. I remember when he commented that, I was like, damn, that's right. There's so many little things to mention in those vids, but it's also like, it's nice because it's inevitable I'm gonna miss some, so I can just be like, hey, you know, whatever tricks you've got, share them down there too, because it's one of the cool things about subs like that is just how creative you have to get. There's also a lot of ways to get creative. Yeah. After the beacon vid, you learn to use them as bait, purposely place one in a bad spot, wait for people going in to destroy it. Yeah, that definitely works. Kind of like people will do with like Sprinkler. Obviously Sprinkler's a little easier because you can actually throw it to a spot to bait people out, but yeah, it definitely still works with Beacon. I think it's like Beacon is like also like freaks people out more. Like I think people are more okay with like leaving a Sprinkler in a weird spot for a little while, but like Beacon, they're like, oh god, like people are gonna jump to that, or it might show me on the map, or all of the above, both of these. So people like, if they see Beacon, they tunnel vision it pretty quickly. I guess that way it can be like even more effective bait. Yeah, definitely. Dart video changed my game so much. Dart's now my favorite sub. I've become a staunch defender of it. Let's go. Added one to the squad. Yeah, Dart's easily my favorite sub in the series. It's just so fun. Like, not only do I think it's better than people say, it's also just fun. Glad we got some good darts this patch, because like, I think from what I'm hearing, bow players are enjoying it like more than they thought they would. Like mobility, tagging, extra damage, like all of that just sort of helps with bows just functions as it goes around, and then 96 has the like the damage combo with it. Just super funny. Although difficult to pull off. Yeah, I don't think it needs buffs, but if they do give it buffs, like I won't say no, you know, like if people can keep saying that, like if they want a buff dart, let them do it. Yeah, like my movements feel draggy. Like I had a great solo session like last night, but super late at night, so I didn't stream it. But, like some of my games are bad and some of my games are great, and the ones that were great, like my movement just felt super fluid. And I need to figure out how to tap into that more. It's just like it feels like no times like right now I'm just like shooting for kills longer than I need to, shooting for paint longer than I need. So I just got like blatantly wall banged there, I think. Shit. Backing all the way up. Whoa! You got the big jump from jumping when the fan went up. I wasn't ready to track that. Man, that was a good flank timing too. Oh, not even close. Never thought that'd be a day I see Aerospray in ranked. What timeline is this? It happens sometimes. I feel like especially in zones, you used to see the silver one a fair bit, but yeah, I'm seeing quite a few of the new one. I'm sure at least in part that's just update hype, but also like, not a bad kit. Aerospray is still Aerospray, but screen spam's definitely annoying. Game never made one on Curling Bomb. Don't understand why. It's your favorite step in the game. The one wants to read the wall of text I'd leave in the comments. I've been considering that one. Like even at the end of the utility series, I was like, I might do a Curling Bomb video. Like I don't want it to be part of that series, which I think is even better now because like I've been considering doing that for a bit, and then this update came out, and we got like what 3 new curlings, right? It's 3 or 4. I think it was 3, right? Like Wiper Dread. Something else got it. Like there's and like those things are going to use curling different than like other things we have with it. So like I'm glad undercover, right? Yeah, like I can't talk about undercover like curling bomb the same way you talk about like roller curling bomb. Like it's gonna be in a way I'm glad like if I do get around to it, then that will be I get to talk about those weapons because they would have felt pretty outdated. Like pretty fast. Red with curling especially I have fun thoughts on. Because I think it's like, I'm a big fan. Okay. Back to being cringe apparently. Unless that's enough, okay. Dude, that aim was so cringe though. Feels bad to paint us pro. Oh, they had a DC, sure. Okay. Paint is just not that good. Have to paint. No one else is painting. I will not complain about the S-Blast DCing. That being said, this is definitely not over. They have 3 good painting guns and double strikes. They can absolutely force caps. Or not. I don't think they use their strikes very well. Enjoyed the skill barrier you described in your second channel. Really showed off that you really want to get good at the game. If you want to get good at the game, you don't only have to grind, but also put yourself out there. You watched it 5 times or more, damn. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. It's a fun topic. I'd love to like hit it again in a proper video, because I feel like in some ways that discussion was really just like not botched. Like I got the point across, but it was you could tell I was winging it, you know. Just speaking thoughts off the top of my head. I feel like a scripted video on that with like with proper examples and stuff could go even better. Yeah, that was a fun one to make. Sometimes you just want it more fair. But yeah, in general, the discussion videos I put out on the second channel are things I'm pretty like passionate about, or like that are in the like forefront of my mind when I make them, because it's like sort of the appeal is that I don't have to spend like a week plus of free time, or like, you know, when I get free time, like making a proper video, because if it's something topical or something I just want to get out like quick, it's just like press record, speak, go. Yeah, I like doing those. Never feel right seeing the whole now or never 7 as a name in X rank. We've got the 10 character limit. I think that's a few more than 10. Not positive. Game breaking its own rules. Surprised the shots didn't hit. Uh-oh. I wanted out of that position. I didn't think about the position I was jumping to. Dude, he's swimming through nothing. Okay. Almost. Please shoot him. Oh. Guys, we gotta go. There are 2 people dumping me. We can paint. I believe in us. Oh, I needed to kill that guy. Okay, well, at least I didn't feel like mechanically terrible that game. We lost, but I at least felt like I was doing things. Maybe not smart things, but things nonetheless. I'm gonna ask if next rotation is any good considering this one, but then I saw, oh god, what am I about to see? Series rotation's good? Okay. Yeah, I'm not bound to X rank. If it's if it's bad, I'll play open or series. Oh. Honestly, I've seen worse. I've definitely also seen better. It's better than open, that's for sure. Oh, series is good though. You are right. That is a pretty sexy rotation. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna play some series. If I have to play Bluefin, I think TC is my preferred way to do so. Believe it or not. Like, Humpback TC is the more vile thing in there, in my opinion. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. Both are very vile, but like, Bluefin TC is like approachable. I don't think Humpback TC is approachable. Like, without just going Luna Blaster and just running. Which is not what I want to do with my time. Or like Tri-Slosher. Oh god, new Tri-Slosher probably just farms that rotation actually. Let's see if we'll actually find any games. Buying Machine, yeah, Machine probably farms too. Let me know if you actually find games, because series might be cooked. I did forget that, like, the new system makes it really hard to find games in series. Yeah, because it's a great idea, but it assumes too much about active player base, I think. Because that, like, used to be the appeal of series to me. It was like, it wouldn't be as good of an experience as X, but it was like reliably fast. It still felt like SoloQ. Because you go open and sometimes you just run into like teams. It's like, well, we got something. Oh, there's real names, right? Oh, that Chrono. Oh my god. I'm getting jumped. Oh, my entire team got jumped. This base rig just spawns so much. No one particular piece of damage is that crazy, but it's just so many bits of damage. Thing at you and they splash down and they throw a torpedo and they thing again and death 5,000 paper cuts. Into my thing. I was not even trying to track that guy. Wow, good shot. What's the series been like if this had been part of the game since, like, the way the queue times were like this? I wonder. Like, I doubt much would be different now, but probably the initial experience of it here, I'd say. I'd expect anyway. definitely say I can notice the game being easier in series. Yeah, that's probably the real answer, is that probably would keep getting reworked some way or another. I don't know if I've... Oh no, I do have a power. Oh god. What are the standards for series power? Is this good? Is 2500 good? I like have not played much, so I'm assuming it's not that good. Getting quick matches in X? Okay. If series matches keep being slow, we might hop over to X, but we'll see. First one was 1800. I wonder how it's determined. Like what your starting point is, I mean. Because the game like says it's calcing, but you like have like different people start at different places. That's not a good sign. I think I should just do warm up open slash series. Because I think part of my mistake was waking up from a nap and hopping straight into zones X rank JP. Like me just getting bopped, just making it hard to lock in. Go over 100 seconds. 100 seconds is nothing. Yeah. Let's try one more time. I'd rather endure a bad rotation and get games than not get games and an okay one. I say okay, this is honestly a good one. Maxed out elo, yeah. That is true, I could play a different weapon. You get 5 games. 5 games per weapon for your whole life. That game. Yeah, it is a nice rotation. I got my same teammates from last game back anyway. Oh, Carbon. Uh-oh. Carbon's doing Carbon thing. I'm cooked. I need to try to like genuinely try to shoot down the 50 times like that. I probably have better odds trying to hit that shot running because I don't think there is any. I just like never think to try that. Hi, Carbon. Get to work outside next shift. Don't die. Don't burn. At least I'm assuming where you are is on fire like half the country. What? Whoa, that one's up there. you're at, it's starting to cool down. We're in triple digits all of yesterday. God. I'm glad it's starting to cool down, though. Where I'm at, surprisingly, it, like, isn't really much worse than normal. Granted, it's always really hot here this time of year. But it's not like we're not quite hitting triple digits like other places are. We're at our usual, like, 90, 95. I'm in the southeast. Or kind of more like proper south, Gulf Coast. I feel like when my teammates start disappearing, it's not a good sign. I'm surprised I got 10. This was like the same way like open power is calced. I feel like I would have gotten like 2. No, maybe it's because it's more strict about giving you things closer to your power. The real question is if I lose, will I lose like 100 or not? And not looking good. We have breached 200 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna try X rank. Well, we're one win off of finishing the series. Let's try one more. Come on. I want to finish this series at least. Yeah, my like mini goal for myself is to get 4 stars on like a bunch of different shooters and stuff like that. So I got 4 stars on the new dually. I want to get 4 stars on this pro. I guess I'll decide what I'll do after that. Probably the new shot or 96, most likely. No doubt I eventually need to get the 96 done, because I always want at least 4-star on all darts. Yeah, right as you ask that, yeah. Well, I need to get I need to get the bow as well. I have to play that at some point. That'll probably be a while because my current objective of shooters only, but I'll eventually get the bow to 4-star because all the pre-existing darts before this patch I have at 4, yeah. If not 5. Well, not all of them at 5, but several of them are at 5, is what I mean. You just got the bow to 4? Nice, congrats. Unite 6 is fun. Yeah, I've loved the little bit of it I've played. I definitely want to do more though. And what's up, Mirage? Which ones do I have at 5? I have Blob Deco at 5, Slosh Deco at 5. There's another I have at 5. Why am I forgetting? I shouldn't be forgetting. Swig Express, duh. I have the silly ones at 5 stars. Doing pretty good. I'm also chilling because I don't have much more of a choice with these queue times. You'll ever cycle it? 5-star. That's a cool one to have though. Yeah, at this rate I'm gonna hop over to X rank. I think I recycle like halfway to 5. It's so weird though, because like now with 10 stars, like it feels like I'm glad there's more than 5 stars because some people like play something for so long past it. It's cool you can like really show off dedication to a weapon, but it's also like 5 stars doesn't feel that special anymore. Like it doesn't feel like that big of a milestone. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't even have anything past 5-star yet. I think if I play one game on Viper, I would get 6-star. I think that's the only one I've like passed the 6-star thing for, because I've never played any one weapon for super long, especially in like SoloQ. Two. Again, counting. Jeez. Okay, so let's run an experiment. Let's see if I do swap weapons to something I haven't calced yet. Do we find a quick game? Do shot. I don't think I've played shot. Where is the shot? Really, I went past it. It was right there, yeah. I can't see if I have a power or not. I'm assuming I don't. Yeah, I don't. Okay, let's see. It's cooked. Let's at least show if it is like in fact weapon power or some other like MMR. Because if I find something quick, then it's obvious. Yo, what's up, Gabe? I start raining here soon. Yeah, there we go. There's a game. I guess speaking of the heat stuff earlier, I think it's another advantage I've got around here at least is it's been raining so much with all the heat and humidity. But I know not everywhere is like that right now, so that's keeping it from getting too out of hand. We've been waiting for long queue times is mostly what we've been doing over here. Bubbly out there. Again, in theory, I like the idea of more skill-accurate matchmaking. I think it's just there literally just aren't enough players. Like, you can't divide up the player base more for matchmaking than it already was. There's just not enough, like, to make sure people still get there. This guy. Where did their entire points go? Why are they already at 35? I blinked to we're gonna lose lead. I can't paint so and I need someone else to do it. Well. All that time for that. Oh, that hasn't happened in a while. Hold on. Stream's still alive? Looks like we're still alive. Okay. I got a notif that OBS disconnected and reconnected. I was like, the past and that's happened, that's meant stream goes oof. So we're still here, I won't worry. That was weird. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this might be one of the times they have to do like matchmaking differently in Japan versus the West. Kinda like Japan can't come to NA, but NA can go to Japan like an X rank. Like they've made little cases like that before. Yeah, a little buffer still here. Okay, so long as it figured itself out, because historically when it's done that, it's meant it's like cooked. It lies that it reconnected. So yeah, like they might have to make it like that. I don't know how they could do that, but just make like Western matchmaking more lenient. Because I am like I'd be curious how Japan feels about this. Like if they're also struggling to find lobbies, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was working much better over there. It's because they have so many players. Okay. It's confirmation from both platforms we're still here, so thank you. Both YouTube and Twitch have not blown up. I think historically, because how my multi-stream is set up, like YouTube is the base stream and Twitch is like the extra output. Like Twitch dies more easily than YouTube does. Hopefully that's just a one-time thing. It happened right as it started raining, so maybe my internet just like coped for a second. When I lost my first game on shot, surely my MMR is not too high to find a game. Surely. Happened to Jeff too? Oh, okay. Maybe Twitch is having some weird stuff then. It's the same kind of a error notif I got on like my college internet that was just too bad to stream on, so my assumption is something on my end, but there we go. I want to get us this win so we can get points for the series, and then I want to go to X rank and find actual games, hopefully. I actually requested a song. Tragic. I just wanted to go in. You're playing pro, playing shot, gives me the zoomies. Nice, okay. We really just need dedicated servers. Keep dreaming, but I agree. The day Nintendo makes a server is the day the world ends. But it would be really nice. Okay, I want more pro games for a bit. Let's see if X rank gives us games. That's true. I wonder if Switch 2 is capable of it. I'm assuming Mario Kart World is a peer-to-peer, right? That's like the only case we have so far of like a online Switch 2 exclusive game. Yo, that the Portuguese champ in my chat? Dura is here? No way. Dura, they added third kits to the game. You have to come back. There's a charger with crab tank. There is in fact a charger with crab tank, yes. Okay, but you don't have to play pencil because now there's a Rapid Pro with cooler. That can be your cooler backline instead. I'd rather play Super Monkey Ball. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, you might be right as well about people dodging Bluefin Tower. You said he couldn't find it 2400. I'm in the same boat as you. you tag yourself? We got a game. I shiny, I would, but you see that open rotation? You see that? Do we really want to do that? I'm just going world point. Friends are dead. Oh my god, everyone's chasing me. It's literally nothing but looks scary. I forgot how big the tower is on the... Wow, I fucked that. That's a mom. Like before I asked him, I'd be, yeah, you see the problem now. There are a lot of big tournaments coming up, Dura. There definitely is a need for some good commentary. It's a good time to be around. Update hype, tournament hype, people are generally more available this summer. I almost was. Oh. Whoa, whoa! Not how Splatoon works. Objectively, it is how Splatoon. Tragically. You've been hosting IRL events. Beautiful. For like games or just in general, like just vibing? General. That's my TO. I guess not TO if it's not a tournament. Wants blood. Conferences and day-long event on stage. Dude, what have you been doing? You disappeared off the internet and just became like a god? I love to hear it. Yeah, this is Switch 2, yeah. Not too much is different with Splatoon. It's kind of more so like the game runs how it was meant to. That was quick. Like Switch 1, especially as of late, I'm hearing is having like more lag spikes, like frame drops than normal. But it's like Switch 2 doesn't deal with that even if you're in the same lobby, or like load times are just faster, both online and on your own. Like, yeah, Plaza runs at 60 frames per second, which it doesn't on Switch 1. It's just like the game just works a bit smoother. I also personally like the feel of the Switch on a lot. Yo, Pepe, what's up? Pepe, here's anyone organizing anything in person in land hype. Alright, Dura, you're gonna come here and you're gonna run a LAN with us. Yeah, oh god, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Salmon Run. Yeah, Overfishers probably can play the game for once. Oh, I barely mistimed that bomb. Yeah, they made K-Pro with missile. Yeah, I'm curious about that. Like how, since the last update, like Switch 1 runs worse. When they even said they were trying to like optimize it. We do get it, Dura. We gotta play Mario Kart. That's all I'm saying. At least if you want to pay that much for Mario Kart, it is a lot of money. If friends weren't playing it, I wouldn't have gotten it. How does that work? Really, that's like accidental, right? To have applied the graphic updates to Switch 1. I thought they like said they like tried to do the opposite. That's something about the way they did it is like super spaghetti code. Unless it like improves the graphics and then tries to reduce them after the fact. If it's like, make good graphics and then if Switch 1, go back and reduce them. I don't know what I'm doing. So Switch 1 has bad performance and bad graphics? They just fucked it up. I never saw anyone test it, but like surely they did actually patch the bug of like squid rolling on nothing for Switch 2. Yeah, I'm just playing completely brainless. I need to like actually focus, so I forgot this is like playing dumb as fuck. Too late. Yeah, I'm playing bad. go. Dude, I'm like 4-15 this game. I generally just like was not focused for this, but I realized where I was. So like, wait, I'm just throwing. I just threw that. Matchmaking is having trouble picking hosts if users are different console generations. I wonder if that's part of it. Yeah, I did nothing. Just terminate the Switch 1. Can't turn on if there's a Switch 2 in a 10-mile radius. That'd be wild. Yeah, I'm forcing myself to play shooters because I'm bad. That's the revelation I've had, Dura, is it doesn't matter how much I think if I can't hit my shots. And as you just saw, I can't hit my shots. The way to force myself to hit my shots is to play weapons that have to hit the shots. So I am facing my fears. Not a fan of that. I gotta get good. It has to happen. Let's go. There's absolutely a difference between Japan and North America, yeah, big time. It's largely just because Japan has a larger player pool, so like as you get different X powers, the actual lobby quality will like reflect that. Yeah, it's like as you get higher power, you'll find more other higher power opponents, like a variety of them. Whereas like in North America, you find the same like 3. Yeah, I'm on Switch too. So cooked. JP solo might be better practice for mechanics. Only if you're like higher power. It depends what your X power is. So say if you're like, if you can't get above like 2000 in the West, I would stay in the West. Because you're not gonna find like better quality lobbies at the same power in Japan. They'll just be laggier because, or more latent because you have to deal with the ocean. especially because at lower powers, just like in the West, Japanese players also don't tend to have as good of equipment like Ethernet cables and stuff, so the latency and low power can be like really bad, like to the point where it's arguably worse. But if you're like pushing high powers in the West and struggling to find lobbies, then yeah, definitely jump over. So it depends where you're at. Yeah, Reflex is a good choice to play right now, Cool. I think you have the unhingedness to do it. This Dreads is fucking me up. I think we're cooked with that Kraken. Yeah, faster gameplay. They're also like less spammable. That's like not a big deal in terms of like looking at how impactful each set of missiles are. This is also SoloQ. Let's say the new pro and competitive does feel really good. Dude, Splatjack went crazy. Dude, why is that a name? What what gear do you have to use to get Splatjack? That's crazy. Since I'm assuming you didn't see a Dura because you haven't seen like anything with the patch. In X rank, you now automatically get given an alias depending on the gear that you're using. You can see like the names are alternating between your actual name and your alias. So the game gave him Splatjack. And also Banger. Banger is also a great one. Let's go. You're gonna farm X rank just to figure out the best alias. Alright, you probably decayed all the way up. Also, what's up, a wild muskrat? Evening. Bleak? Is it? I don't know if I've seen Bleak. Salmon Run gear? That explains why I haven't heard of it. I haven't seen it much. I haven't seen that one before. Wow, tracking. What is that? I've never heard of it. Meta's really open right now. Because Pencil's still really good. Heavy Edit is also like gotten more understood since you last played. And there's now 2 other good cooler options, the 96 guy that's on my team and the Rapid Pro. So there's like a lot of experimenting going on. There's not really one like set certain best comp style. There's just a pool of good things. So it depends how you put them together, how you play. The Pro's good. I think you missed all of S-Blast meta. Well, it's not like it's over, but it's less oppressive than it was. Yeah, S-Blast is like one of the best slayers in the game. So for a while you had like Pencil, S-Blast, Sword, Splash, or like Bucket. And other stuff here. That's a little ambitious. Yeah, people finally realized how broken S-Blast was. It did get a big frame buff like a while back, but it took like a couple months after that for people to be like, oh wait, it's actually just... Not this second. Behind a Booyah and a Kraken? Totally. I can. There is blue. Yeah, Burst Booyah is the blaster kit. That guy's just chilling. Speaking of Burst Bomb, the new Splatter Shot has a Burst Bomb and Kraken, which is just certainly a thing of all time. Supposed to commentate low ink Sunday got fever. Oh damn. They were telling me it's the return was already planned. I feel like that would be fun to like just not watch the game for months and then just commentate a low ink. Like I feel like that'd just be content. Also, yeah, the mini's definitely seeing some play. It was like people were freaking out about it the first week because it just spawned and was getting like 14 Zukas a game, but people are remembering that like wait, you need to do more than just Zuka bot, so it's like it was spammed for a few days and then it's already kind of fallen off pretty hard, but it's definitely good. You just need to like actually be smart about when you like why you're picking it. It's also helped people realize that beacons are good. Like out of nowhere, we finally think that vanilla Dapple's a good weapon. I've only been saying it for 2 years, but we got there eventually. That pisses me off because like when Dapple came out, like I saw that kit and I was like, that's such a cool vision, like I love it. And then like everyone, casuals and comp players alike, were like, you are just mega coping, this kit has no synergy, it makes no sense. And now we're suddenly like, wait, it's actually really good. I'm like, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. It's crazy. Wild crash out. What? That's why I'm practicing my aim for moments like that. They always kill the prophet. Like, I understand why people like it now, because like it's important to be a second cooler with it, and there's more coolers you can run as your primary one. Like, it makes sense why it's like actually performing now, but the fact that we just like went from like it's a doomed weapon with no prospects to like suddenly good, it's like, no. We could have just acknowledged it wasn't its time yet, but it made sense. But we also like never do that, so. What did I drop? What was the goal there? I'm fine. Two cooler comps, I'm not coming back. Yeah, double cooler is a thing, like specifically with Dapple. Oh, that's not the ground. Yeah. Can't have that when all we see is results. Give me your souls, please. Ah, I gotta check. Why? this guy somewhere. Up, go. Oh. Okay. Now Dura Hammer's a real special now. They overbuffed it. Do you know like Ray's ult from Valorant, right? You just have a giant rocket and just anything near it dies instantly when it hits the ground. That's what they did to Hammer. When you throw Hammer, you just use Ray's rocket. Now the indirect kills people. Like the explosion does lethal damage. More or less every team has either pencil or edit, not just pencil. Pencil's kind of in the spot now where if you're not like actually good at the gun, it's not like super OP. It's not just a paintball. Like you can't get value only being a paintball. You are getting a full century of knowledge. More has happened than I thought it has since the last time you were around. Yeah, like you have to have both the skills to hit your shots and a comp that plays off the pencil chip damage. That's when it's still like oppressively good. The Prophet. Alright, Dura, which new kit's gonna be broken? Which one's gonna dominate the meta in like 6 months? Oh, there's also a new stamper, speaking of that. Actually surprised I haven't run into one. There's a auto bomb and booyah. They gave a lot of booyahs out. The new Dynamo. Hell yeah. Write that one down, folks. When the world doubted it, Dura believed. Yeah, the new bow is definitely the best one. Just want to play the game. Animo has no weaknesses. Oh, Silver, turn away. Yeah, I'm not locked in today. You don't want to see this. It's gonna hurt you. You don't want to see this. Earth bomb, storm, bamboo. Dear God, don't say that. Yeah, if I go back to Stamper, I'm definitely gonna like the new one. As I was to say you missed Splatoon 2, there's something in particular you miss. Playing with Azure and being good at the game, yeah, that's fair. The platform swap from Silver is crazy. I feel like Twitch is more evil than YouTube. It depends. Depends on what you're looking for, I guess. Shouldn't just ping straight out into a ballpoint. How about that? Which has at least been better for me recently now that like ad block is finally working again, at least for mine. I know some people like said they're having ad blocks work the whole time, but even when I did the ones they said worked, it just didn't for me. I know it was it was like a browser thing or what, but, which was genuinely like unviewable like 6 months. Yeah, at least as a creator, I will always at least stream on YouTube as well because free permanent VODs is just way too good. That was way too helpful as a creator. Not the guy I was trying to kill with that. For sure. I'm cooked. What was that movement, though? Yeah, I have YouTube Premium. It's the only premium thing I pay for like any platform. I think I like fall asleep watching YouTube every night, so if I got blasted by ads, I would be cooked. Hear the fall off and good. have to read up on chat after. There's too much going on. Uh-oh. Chat is up is not I wanted to. Oh, where is he? Oh my god. Dude, this map is gets out of hand so fast. We'll ever buff Brellas? Aren't we overdue Brellas being good? I mean, they might buff them. I don't know, I feel like the class is like beyond saving. Just for, my brain. I saw Paper Rex Pico. What the hell are you on about? Hey dude, you should have gone to Masters. What the hell is this? Yeah, you could just gone. You're throwing. You should have gone to Plat Chat in person. Anyway, yeah, I think Brellas are cooked because, like, just the nature of the game. Like, regardless, like, obviously there's a big issue with, latency and just lack of servers and all that, like, just that code fucking them over, but even if they worked properly, like, what makes Splatoon as a shooter so unique is, like, all the janky weapons, and, like, Brellas just lose to those. So it's like you either have to make Brellas so good that they even effectively block against sword, blaster, slosher. And if you do that, you've made a menace to society. Like, or if you don't do that, then they're always hard countered by those things. And if you make them still stronger to, like, till they destroy things that aren't that, then you get a world where if you're not slosher, blaster, sword, you just insta lose to Brella. And then you have to run those weapons to beat Brella. And fighting those weapons is also really annoying. Like, if no matter what weapon you're playing, like, fighting blaster is just not fun. Like, you would just make a really annoying game. That's why I think, like, Brellas are kind of cooked. Or, like, they have to send them in a way of, like, recycle Brella. Where you're a strong shotgun that has a shield sometimes. Like, I think so long as the idea of Brella is, like, they want them to be defensive beasts. Like, keep buffing paint and ink efficiency and not giving them more damage. Like, so long as that's the case, the class just won't work. Like, the best chance to do it is just be like, you are a shotgun, and you kind of maybe have a shield. I'm not gonna lie, as someone who used to play Tent is really fucking lame. Like, I don't like Tent. I don't think it's healthy. Like, it's unique. I shouldn't say it's not healthy. Like, what it does is very transparent. It's not like it cheeses stuff. It cheeses stuff, but it's not like, it doesn't catch you off guard. You see a tent and you know exactly what it wants to do. And there are, like, answers to it. It's just like, I don't know. You make it stronger and you're really forcing every time a tent's in the lobby that the game is played completely differently, which I guess is the point. I don't know. It can be really frustrating though. Scrolling up a bit more, this open map stuff is crazy for fall off. I just vibe it out, dude. There's no, no way. Can't just tell me you vibe out your fall off. Look, I'm blob brain, okay? I flashed the map. I'm sorry. Sue me. I vibe it out. I'm gonna lose it. I just want to. I kind of want to. Okay. Well. Map checking is a learned technique, yeah. Oh. I definitely got directed on my screen, but I guess not theirs. Don't worry about it. We worry about that though. Oh no. So weird fighting normal blaster. These inkjets. Go! Use my eyes eventually, thank god he did not use it. As a bunny rabbit, you're looking like me. I like it when I see other people on shooters jump way too much, because I'm like, wow, that's what it looks like when I do that. That's really stupid. I'm gonna shoot you now. I've just played so many things for so long that either don't punish you for jumping or like actively encourage it. It's a really bad habit. Guys? Oh no. Hey, I don't know why they stopped riding tower, but I'm not gonna complain. Absolutely could have just gotten lead already. Well now. Here. Or not. Ah, get direct. Yeah, the blaster kit's different, but I think it's good. You're seeing Crab as a support special there, that's the issue. Like, remember, it is good weapon with good special. Sometimes that's fine. It's not fitting the like stereotypical Crab mold, but there's more than enough for that now. Even if it gets like 3 crabs a game, it's still Crab on a blaster. And Beacon's really nice. Yo, Raze appears. Alright, so you got one person who agrees with you. I know Len likes it. At least last I heard. Cube likes it. Last year. Perhaps it is just divisive. Some blaster players seem to really like it and some don't. Really have Dura and Raze in my chat at the same time. What year is it? I feel like that's like the point though. Because there's so many other blasters that do the blaster thing. Like I feel like when you see it in the context of being a third kid, then it makes a lot of Oh, he's not shooting. Found the dynamo. I see you. I'm just winking him. It's the Hydra. Come on. What? Where did he go? He dropped him. I like genuinely think that's a big part of my aiming issue is like I actually just struggle to visually focus on the thing I'm shooting. It's really easy. That's why my tracking is bad. Like, I literally don't track. Like, my eyes are not good at it. Not even like a controller handle. Eye thing. I assumed we were just KOing there, not gonna lie. Explo with Booyah or Trip Strike? Oh geez, or Missile. Oh geez, it's like I'm kind of hungry, and I was like, oh, I haven't streamed for 3 hours. Let's wrap up this series, and then I think I'ma hop off. Explo gets Beacon and Zipcaster. Zip Explo would be hilarious. Beacon Zipcaster Explo might make PS5 sales go up by 300%. That is a crazy message. Ascendant special? I'm not cultured enough to know what you mean by that. I'm assuming it's an Overwatch thing. Second invincibility sphere for your team? Oh hell no. So we're adding back Splatoon 1 bubbler. Oh. Those strikes were kind of goated, I can't even lie. Oh, I fucked it up. That was some great strikes my teammate threw. That was nice. I'm just so used in SoloQ to just entering my own zone, and then I see a teammate do like a really sick, relevant play. I'm like, oh, thank you. Yo, what's up, Grid? it's not no damage taking, it's ultra fast healing. That'd be weird, because there's a lot of one-shot weapons in Splatoon. That'd be another like fuck shooters in particular, but like slosher. This bow gets me so. Or I think you're describing Booyah Bomb. I think movement's probably more important for me to prioritize than aim. Good movement lets me mess up aim and be okay. But then, like, if I have good movement and good aim, then I'm a god. But even if I have good aim and bad movement, I'm still gonna die. But maybe I'm reading into it wrong. Fair enough, Dura. And you should summon your pal Raze again, because that's what Raze was doing in Splatoon 2 for us. That's how we shot called around Booyah Bomb. I just truck a pair with good aim, good movement, can't die. I wasn't talking about him in particular, unless you just mean like that's what good gameplay looks like. I can't entirely disagree. The movement shooter aim will not matter if you're dead. Yeah, that's sort of how I'm starting to see it. I need to watch Chocopero VODs. We got the dub. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here because it is time for food. I think Splatoon is cool. I think so too. Yeah, thank y'all for vibing. It was a very active chat today. It's really fun. Nice to see some old faces. Thank you for popping in, Dura. And everyone else that popped in, obviously. I haven't seen Dura in a long time, so it's nice to see him. Yeah, it was really good vibes. I'm glad I started playing slightly less ass by the end. I'm gonna try to get at least one more SoloQ stream in the next 2 days. We'll see if I actually manage that, but I want to, because this weekend I'll be going on a effectively month-long trip that I will not be able to stream on, most likely. I won't really bother trying, I don't think. I'll still be playing the game once I'm settled where I'm going, but yeah, I'll be off for quite a bit. But it's been nice trying streams, having good vibes, and seeing that it does in fact work when I'm not on terrible college internet. So, yeah, in fact, I want to get at least one more in before I go. Hopefully, either tomorrow afternoon or evening or Friday. Hopefully, we'll see if that actually happens. But yeah, thank you all again for stopping in. Actually, because we have a few people, I should actually look around. What's going on? Anyone we can raid, at least on the Twitch side? Let's see. Anyone know people who are on? I need to go check out. Who else is streaming? We got Cactus that I recognize. A bunch of people I don't recognize. Uncon. Oh, Asa. I want to go say hi to Asa. I'm gonna go to Asa. Shiny's on? What is Shiny doing? Too bad. I rate Shiny all the time. We're gonna go say hi to Asa. Alrighty, thank y'all for stopping in again. Y'all have a great evening, and again, hopefully I'll see y'all again sometime soon. If not, I'll see y'all at like the end of July. So, yeah. Y'all around now.